How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am their dad, Mike, and as always, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me for a little while today as we continue our Let's Play Shadow Hearts series. Last episode was kind of a bombshell. We helped Keith fight the demon in his tower that looked human but turned into a monster. We discovered that this demon was Yuri. Yuri, unfortunately, would not communicate with us, was convinced that Keith and Zuzan and Alice were monsters come to kill his mother, so it seems like he regressed in his memory to what happened in his childhood. We ended up beating Yuri, and Alice was transported to the graveyard in Yuri's mind. She spoke with the four masks, and they allowed her access through this here. This is the Gate of Self, where Yuri has secluded off his soul. And they agreed to open this for Alice as part of a bargain, where one day they would come for Alice's soul. But Alice agreed. They opened the gates to allow Alice the chance to save Yuri and save Yuri's soul. So that is where we are beginning, and we are going to go through the gate and attempt to save Yuri. This is very familiar. This is very reminiscent of one of the flashbacks that Yuri had, where he was dreaming about his father working the field at their home when he was just a small child. He's digging a grave. Okay. Mommy. Oh boy. So, seems that Yuri may have completely lost it. Pretty sure his cheese slid off his cracker. And there's Foxface. Trying to save Yuri. Yuri chose to dig his own grave? So the seraphic radiance devoured his soul. What's left of his consciousness is screaming to disappear. So that is why he has kind of secluded himself. Seems like he's still trying to contain the seraphic radiance. I don't think you're helping him. Scared and he's weak. I mean, I think that's a legitimate fear, considering you just got done saying that the last monster he tried to fuse with did just that. Ah, so that's that screaming that Yuri does when he fuses. Oh. Calling him an idiot and everything. Foxface is kind of an asshole. Now, wait a minute. He was just a kid when that shit happened with his mother. Now, I'm sure he blames himself, but... yeah, it wasn't his fault. He was a kid. I mean, Alice isn't wrong. Yuri is a fighter. He has gone through a significant amount of trauma and has continued to fight and continues to protect people like Alice. So, Alice got his attention. Well, Alice is letting Foxface have it now. Oh, dude, now you screwed up. Yep, now you did it. Oh. The guy has punched Alice. He's now punched Yuri. It looks like that's going to be what snaps him out of it, is him seeing Alice get hit, wanting to protect her. And even if he currently thinks that Alice is his mom, which that says all sorts of weird things about Yuri, to be honest. I wonder what Freud would have to say about that. Oh, is she gonna tell him? No. Apparently not. The change in music changes the tone, brings Yuri back to himself. And now, it seems that it may be about time for us to kick some ass as Yuri, something that we haven't done for a couple episodes. And here we go. We are going to fuse because Foxface has... we're going to fuse a while because Foxface has an ability that will lower your SP and can make it so that you can't fuse. So we're going to go ahead and fuse a while. Then we are going to boost our physical attack We hit perfect, so that's going to boost our physical attack by 18% instead of 15. And there it is. There's the SP lowering. So we have 15 turns as of now. Ooh, that was a miss. That was painful. We don't have anything equipped on Yuri that we normally do. As you can see, we have our, we're able to see our Judgment Ring strike areas, so we don't have the Mind's Eye equipped. What attack is this? Oh, okay. This should. We were down to 1 HP. If we'd have screwed that up, we'd have been dead and had to start this all over again. 13,000 experience, 20,000 cash, and new weapons for Yuri. A new weapon for Yuri, the brass knuckles. Not too shabby. Foxface is defeated. Foxface was not Yuri's dad. It was the deeper parts of Yuri and his fear and... yeah. Some kind of psychological, emotional, heavy crap for Yuri to be dealing with. Seems like he is all back to himself, all back to normal. Long time no see. Yeah, no shit, man. Yeah, dude, it was. If you're talking about trying to fuse with the Seraphic Radiance, yeah, it's kind of stupid. Yeah, this is probably not the best place for Alice to be, man. But, you know, Alice being the sweetheart that she is, I wanted to see you. She wanted to save you. Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, that kind of backfired there, bud. I mean, yeah, that makes sense, but Alice wasn't gonna let that happen. I don't think it was a manifestation of Yuri's weakness. I think it was more a manifestation of his fear and his self-doubt. That makes more sense to me than saying it's a manifestation of his weakness. There's nothing in this game and nothing to do with anything we've seen of Yuri or anything else gives the slightest impression that he's weak. weak-willed, weak-nerved, nothing like that. So saying it's a manifestation of his weakness, that I find that bothersome. Now that makes a little more sense. Say, if the fox is half of Yuri's soul, Yuri could see himself as weak because of his fear. And that would make more sense that way. So maybe that's how they intended it. See there, I'm not ashamed of being afraid or weak anymore. I still don't think he's weak. Or is he saying that being afraid is what makes him? I don't know. Some of the things, I do love this game. I do. But some of the things, even 20 plus years later, still confuse me. And that's one of them. Yeah, let's travel together again. Twist his arm, why don't you? That there is a very long story, Keith. Yep, it's Yuri. He's back. And yeah, he's definitely back. He's back to being a smartass too. Adept at nothing. Oh, Jesus. They're starting up again. Hey man, he's happy that Yuri's back. It was an emotional time. See, they bicker and battle back and forth with each other. As chipper as a graveyard butterfly. That's a new one. Yeah, that's accurate, Alice. It's a bit of both. They love to hate each other. Now Yuri's apologizing to Keith for causing so much trouble in his castle. Yeah, they're on some kind of journey. I don't know, we have piqued Keith's interest, huh? Oh, absolutely. Be good to have another physical attacker. Nah, no but nothing, Zuzan. You shut it. Zuzan, shut it. Insufferably tired of all the empty. So he's bored. That's what it boils down to. Well, then again, when we first met him, his name was Bored Vampire. So before we found out his name was Keith. See, Yuri has spoken. Yeah, where are we headed? Because now, what do we do now? Okay, so we're going to go to Prague to meet up with Marguerite. That works. You know, may really calm down since I've been gone. I don't know about that. Oh? What did you almost forget? Found the Queehigh Tower. What did we leave in Queehigh Tower? Oh, our talisman. Yeah. We've got to be able to monitor our malice. Party members to participate in the battles. Yuri, Alice, and Suzanne. I think we're going to swap Suzanne for Keith. Yeah. Oh, there was something glittering. True, but now it really is a blue castle. Well, my ancestors. You're fine, Keith. I'm sure they aren't going to mind. Well, that was a bit ominous, that end part there. All right. There was something glittering up in the room, in that top room of the tower, but we're going to come back for that later. Right now, it is time to head to Prague. And that is going to be where we end it for today. Next episode, we're going to head to Prague to meet up with Marguerite and see where the rest of this European half of our adventure takes us and what is in store next for our party. Until next time, you guys take care of yourselves, be well, and I'll see you next time for some more Shadow Hearts. Take care, guys.